Hi, I'm Larry Bradshaw from Alley Cat's Bowling Alley and Jazz Hall. This is a message to all the locals who came to midnight bowling last night. And by last night, I mean it will be the last night we ever have midnight bowling again. It was my wife Shelly's idea to have an event where people come in and bowl with the lights on low and non-jazz music playing on high. Needless to say, it was a learning experience that I have learned a great deal from, which is why I took out an ad to make this commercial as a message to all the people in the community suffering from kleptomania. I've informed the local doctors to stock up on anti-klepto pills and gels because it is officially a pandemic out there in our community. I don't mind the stealing of half of our bowling balls or the majority of our vintage bowling shoes. People can bring in their own shoes and bowling balls. What our regular bowlers can bring in with them is the bowling pins. Please bring back our pins. Bowlers don't have their own pins to bring in each time they bowl. This is a real problem for us at Alley Cat's Bowling Alley and Jazz Hall. We rely on our bowling pins to be knocked down and set up over and over again. Without those pins, we can't have bowling. As for those who are guilty of such a heinous crime, we don't know how you stole the pins, and quite frankly, we don't care. I've left 8 IKEA bags outside the alley away from the security cameras. If you could please return them to the designated bag, i.e. IKEA bag marked 1 is for lane 1 pins, bag 2 is for lane 2 pins, etc. Please bring back our pins. No cops, I promise. Also, the Jazz Hall is missing 2 clarinets and a tuba. They were made specifically for those musicians who own them, so you will not be able to use those instruments at max capacity. So, the joke is actually on you. Please return them to separate IKEA bags out back marked jazz instruments. Thank you so much for your cooperation, and please remember the only thing better than bowling is bowling while listening to live jazz. And Shelly, if you're watching, I'm at your mom's apartment. I'm sorry. And yes, I'm open to discussing going to marriage counseling. I'm Larry Bradshaw. Now you have a friend in the bowling while listening to live jazz music business. Jazz music bowling. Strike.